we'll start this TEDx of KUSAT, and I'm A.C.K. Nair, Airport Director of Cochin International Airport. I'm welcoming all of my listeners to Cochin International Airport, the first solar-powered airport in the world. I think you all, everybody knows that Cochin International Airport is evolved and started as the first public-private participation airport in Cochin, and it has been grown and it has been reached to the height, and so many acclamations has been received by our airport. The last is the greatest UN's award of the Champion of Earth award. See, the theme of the today's topic or the discussion is that pause, reset and restart. We all know that aviation is the most affected area because of this pandemic situations, and the whole world has become a single city because of this aviation boom or aviation growth. And even when this pandemic situation is affected and the total air travel has been come to a stop, the whole the world has become a standstill. And accordingly, I think we know that in India, the first step of the stoppage of the whole system, that the pause of the system, affected on March 23rd onwards, on March 23rd of 2020. March 23rd, 2020, the international air travel to India has been totally stopped. And then our domestic operations to within India also stopped by May 25th. And that continued up to May 25th onwards. But even though the stoppage of the whole system and the lockdown has been affected in India, but we, the airport operators, are not able to close our airport, because there are the flights, the emergency flights which is coming from various parts of the world has to be received by us, and we already provided separate protocol system for accepting the passengers. And there was a pertinent question asked by the Keralites, especially the Keralite people, to us: why you are bringing people or Malayalis from other part, or where this COVID has been infected, bringing to Kerala, and then it is becoming again spreading the COVID situation in Kerala also. But our answer is very clear: the Malayalis gone to other countries to make their livelihood, and also it was the major impetus of the Kerala economy. But when a pandemic situation has come, we should not forget them, or we should not leave them alone wherever the medical system or other attentions are very meager. So we have to bring them, our brothers and sisters, to our own the state or our own country. We have to give maximum care for them. So that was why our airport is all been fully operational during the lockdown period also. The fully operational means whichever the flight coming, we are receiving or accepting our passengers during the lockdown period also. So, but there was a big challenge for us: how we will protect our staff from the spreading of pandemic situations. We have to give the personal protection for them, and we have to make the social distancing of the passengers and the staff while receiving to the terminal. And then we have to also to give the protection on the hygienic situations. So the baggage has to be sanitized, and their the physical sanitization by bags and all. Personal protection kits like PPE has to be provided for the staff to avoid the contamination, or when they are the touching, or when they are closely associating with the passengers. So that has been protected. And then after that situation, the stoppage or the pause system, we will be coming to the restart or reset, or making our airport then operation for the next set of flights coming. So when after May 25th, domestic passengers were being accepted in all airports in India. So domestic flights started operating, and the initially government has permitted only 33% of normal schedule. That means pre-COVID schedule in the initial time. That slowly increased, and now by the December 2020, government has been already accepting the schedules of almost 70% of the pre-COVID situation. So what are the preparation we would do for resetting our system? The resetting of the system means the airport has to be totally equipped for the new normal, that means new the COVID situation, or accepting with the COVID situations. We have made a social distancing marking in the entire terminal where passenger processing is happening. So they have to have a clear distancing apart, without touching or without physical contact to each other. And another thing is, there is an important aspect is that the document verification. When the passenger is coming to the terminal, their documents has to be verified for allowing the entry to the correct passenger. So that was a big challenge, and we have devised a new system of document verification which has been developed by our own IT engineers in our system, where the boarding pass is being scanned. Your passenger details and your verifications are available, so the passenger have been easy access to that. And then you have to have a temperature scanning arrangement where the passenger, when is coming for boarding, their temperature will be scanned. If the temperature is not beyond the limit, only they will be permitted into the terminal. So when the passengers are coming, when the contactless their document verifications are over, then they are entering to the terminal, their baggages are to be sanitized. So there is a separate system has been introduced with the help of the HMD and the NBOL. Baggage sanitization system has been introduced, or the baggage will be scanned through that, so the baggage will be totally sanitized. And then when they are going everywhere, the social distancing marking and hand sanitization systems are being implemented. While going to the frisking area also, without physical contact, the passengers have been frisked before boarding, and there also the contactless boarding pass verification system has been introduced. So that is why we, after introducing all these measures, on May 25th, our domestic terminal is opened and the domestic flight has been start coming. Though international scheduled flights are not operated, but there are flights coming on Vande Bharat mission, as well as the air bubble arrangement or air bridge arrangement between one country to another country. What is the bilateral arrangement? They are permitting some of the flights to come for the essential passengers, those who are coming or those who are held up here to take to their country. So that flights are still operating, and international terminal also the same protocol procedures has been introduced. And in addition to that, whenever the passenger is coming, there are COVID testing facilities also introduced in the terminal, where the antigen test as well as RT-PCR test can be done for the passengers arriving in both international terminal and in the domestic terminal, as well as the public for testing. There is a facility in the outside the terminal also for this. So these facilities also have been arranged. Then how we are going to restart the system? Restarting the system, I already told you, we already restarted the domestic terminal operations, and international terminal operation, the full restart. We are hopefully by 2021, the operations will be started. But now, passengers as well as staff has been almost accepting the new normal. That means the post-COVID normal system. See, so there are a lot of restrictions to travel. Now, on 23rd of this month, the new system has been introducing that all passengers coming from Europe, UK and our South African countries as well as Middle East has to test their RT-PCR test in the terminal. The first, before boarding, they have to have their RT-PCR negative certificate, and they have to upload this negative certificate in the Air Suvidha portal. And while reaching in the terminal also, they have to undergo the COVID RT-PCR test. And after taking sample, they are being allowed to go to their own home. But if it is positive, they have to undergo their treatment as per the state protocol. If it is negative, they will be undergo the normal quarantine procedure as prescribed by the government or health departments. So that system will be introducing, and we are expecting that more and more skies of India is open for the other foreign airlines, and more passengers used to come. I think with the COVID situations, the major hit is happened to the travel and tourism industry across the world. In India itself, almost the expected loss in the aviation industry itself is nearly 40,000 crores, where 30,000 crores is mainly for airlines and 10 to 11 crores is happening for the airport operators. So almost the travel, now the traffic, what is happening is only hardly less than 50%. In Cochin International Airport also, we have faced a huge loss during this situation. And but however, we are not being stopped any passenger the employee benefits, but we are continuing with that, but tide over the situation onto that. Now even we have been hit badly. Aviation, we are expecting that the pre-COVID situation of the aviation industry in India will happen by 2020 or 22 or 2023. So till that time, the aviation industry will not be that much encouraging into that. But we hope that the future of aviation industry is very bright. And now I am very clearly say that considering the different mode of travel across India or even abroad, the air travel is the safest mode of transport in we can say for the passengers as concerned, because maximum protections, maximum safeguarding has been taken for protecting passengers as well as their baggages and all. So I can assure everybody that the safe mode of travel is the air travel itself. And in Cochin International Airport also, we have been make a major development of our airport, considering the pre-COVID growth of aviation. But the expansions and developments what we have done, we are keeping anyway. It will be keeping for the further pace of our developments and our growth. And whenever we are thinking about this Cochin International Airport, we have to think of one fact. The airport is the first public-private participation model airport in India, which has been conceived and constructed and developed by a dynamic officer, Mr. Vijay Kurian. He is the founder of this airport concept in India, and it has been paved way for the airport infrastructure development in the public-private participation at different part of India. So we are proudly saying that Cochin International Airport is the first airport and paved way for the whole aviation growth in India. So I'm concluding here with that. The theme taken by the TEDx by the KUSAT team is very apt to this situation, the time, and I hope all the very best for this event.